What's up, everybody? Josh Armijo here. I hope everybody's doing good and well and stuff. I got an Arsenal inventory update to do for you guys. Vinyl this time, and I have another stack of 2019 releases that I think should be worthy of your time and attention. But first, what we're listening to in the background. Father Befouled, Enthroning Desolation. This is their demo EP rarities compilation. Definitely very worthwhile piece to have if you're into Father Befouled. This is some seriously sick shit. Alright, the first record I'm going to show you is an EP that was released earlier this year from a band that represents the awesomeness that is French black metal. This is CENOTAPHE with Empire. Probably butchered that, but whatever, sorry. Yeah. 2019 release through Nuclear War Now Productions, and if you're not familiar with CENOTAPHE, they are a two-piece French black metal band that has been making a lot of serious waves with their style of music throughout the last couple of years. They put out a really killer EP entitled Horizons, and they also are known for doing a split with the band Circle of Ouroboros. I know all of that song material got recently put into a record put out through Final Agony not too long ago, but this is their latest release as far as new material is concerned, and I think this is a really, really good way to get the ball rolling for what may potentially be a full-length album that's going to be soon to come from them. Yeah, this band plays some really, really top-notch French black metal. These guys used to play in the band Necropole, which is another really awesome French black metal band, but this band is a completely different entity in its own right. Really, really top-notch musicianship throughout the 6 tracks that are on this release. A lot of awesome vocals, a lot of awesome drum work and riffs. There's even a very interesting cover at the end of this EP entitled End of the World. From what I remember, that song is from a band that was formed by a composer by the name of Vangelis. Of course, if you know Vangelis, he did, you know him best for his work with music soundtracks, movies, and all that other stuff, which I think is a very interesting footnote as far as this cover song is concerned. But as far as the original music, really, really top-notch. And I'm not even going to bother to say any of the song names because I know I will butcher them too. So you can look up the Bandcamp yourself if you want to listen to this album. But yeah, Empire, really, really great EP from CENOTAPHE. But anyway, here's the front cover. Love this artwork album cover. Really, really great stuff. Uncoated stock on this jacket. Very nice quality. Back cover. More well-detailed painting going on here. That's the name of the EP. Nuclear War Now. Comes with this lyric sheet. There you have song titles and credits. Opposite side, which has the lyrics, which are all in French, I should say. And if I'm not mistaken, this is the second press of this EP. I believe the first press came on a standard black vinyl and gold, and I believe the second press came on standard black vinyl and crystal clear vinyl. Yeah, crystal clear vinyl, and I like what this says here, face A, face B. Really, really nice little way to say the side A and side B of this record, but yeah. If you're into CENOTAPHE's work, you're really going to enjoy this EP. Really, really stellar French black metal from CENOTAPHE with Empire. Go check this one out. From France, we move to Spain for some absolutely haunting black metal. This is DEATHWOMB with Moonless Night Sacraments. Yeah. This is a 2019 release through Iron Bonehead Productions, and yeah, like I said, these guys are based out of Spain, and they play this very creepy, haunting sort of style of black metal. Pretty much if you love Beherit, or if you are into another band that is very emulant of the style, let's say, Perverted Ceremony. I believe I do get the Perverted Ceremony vibes from this band and how they do things with their usage of keyboards, low fidelity production, really awesome vocals, and just straight up incredible musicianship to be heard throughout this LP. It's really great stuff. I mean, listening to songs like Eternal Oaths of Chaos, The Ancient Serpent, Black Omen, Just some seriously top-notch work going on here. And yeah, like I said, if you are into Beherit worship, or if you liked Perverted Ceremonies works, you're going to find something special with Deathwomb. This is something really, really killer, and I'm looking forward to hearing more stuff. This is easily one of the best black metal records of 2019. So anyway, here's the front cover. Love this album cover. Love this artwork. Matte finish jacket here. Really badass band logo, I should say. Really great stuff. Back cover here with the track listings. More wild and crazy artwork. Iron Bonehead Productions, of course, put this out. Came with a couple of goodies. Came with a fold-out poster of the album cover, which is really good quality, as usual for Iron Bonehead releases. Comes with a lyric, not a lyric sheet, but a one sheet with some more artwork. Yeah. Band member photo, more credits and information. Really great stuff, and it goes without saying, this band's 2017 demo is also fucking sick. If you haven't had a chance to hear that, I'd recommend that you do so as soon as possible. And yeah, copy I got came on a standard black vinyl. Love the Deathwomb logo in the center here. Iron Bonehead logo on the opposite side. Really, really cool. But yeah, if you're into raw black metal, sinister sounding black metal, you're going to find something special with this Deathwomb release. Moonless Night Sacraments. Definitely check this one out. Next up, we have one of the absolute sickest death metal albums to come out of 2019. This was an album that I really liked at first, but upon listening to it more and more, I've come to absolutely love this thing. This is Encoffinized with Chambers of Deprivation. Yeah. 2019 release through Maggot Stomp. Of course, that label has been on a meteoric tear as of lately, putting out some high-quality death metal releases. And this one is the culmination of all the hard work that they've been putting out recently. Absolutely sick as fuck death metal. Yeah, it's a two-piece band based out of California, and this band put out a really, really sick demo in the early stages of their existence, and this full-length album is a continuation of their style and their sound. Really, really high-quality, ignorant-sounding death metal. I mean, from the minute you hear the snare drums, to the riffs, to the low growl guttural vocals, this is just a seriously sick album in many ways, shapes, and forms. It's just highly, highly entertaining stuff. Listening to the opening track, Rotting Away, and then songs like Crushed at the Left Hand and Stillborn Embryonic Death. Just some seriously memorable songs going on here. This band has a lot more great things to offer, and I'm excited to see how far they'll go along and continue to grow. So, yeah, and this is one of the few albums in recent times I've owned every single format on. I have the tape, I have the CD, and now I have the vinyl. Anyway, here's the front cover. Really, really wild and crazy artwork going on here. Very cool to see it expand into a big LP-sized artwork. And there's a little bit of a bend here at this bottom left thing because it came shrink-wrapped. But it's no sweat off my back. It's nothing really to go nuts or crazy over. I know some collectors may have issues with that, but I don't give a fuck. Back cover here, track listing, band logo, and this badass band photo of the band here. Of course, Maggot Stomp put this out. Comes with a lyric sheet. Some more wild and crazy artwork going on here. Lyrics. And on the other side is one of the greatest band promo photos of all time. These dudes that look like they're praying in the water, and these two dudes are just standing there all badass. Really, really sick band photo. Yeah, I believe this vinyl version is limited to 300 copies, and this came on both standard black vinyl and the version that I got, which is limited to 100 copies on a red, translucent red vinyl. 45 RPM cut. Really high quality stuff here. Vinyl sounds great. I definitely think they did a badass job with this presentation. But yeah, Encoffinized are sick. They're the real deal, and I'm very excited to see how far they continue to come along in their future. So yeah, Encoffinized, Chambers of Deprivation. Go check this one out. Okay, now for something a little bit different here. I know that in one of my last collection updates, I talked about this particular artist in her full-length album, but she put out something new in 2019, and I'm going to talk about her again because I really fucking love this artist. This is Lingua Nada with Caligula. Yeah. 2019 release through Profound Lore Records, and this is her brand new full-length album. Man, what can I say about Lingua Nada that I haven't already said here on this channel before? Of course, she is a one-person artist based out of Rhode Island. Her name is Kristen Hayter. She does a lot of the music and composition work for this project. But I believe here with Caligula, things are way more expansive in terms of song lengths, in terms of musicianship, in terms of energy, in terms of passion. She really knocks it out of the ballpark here with this new full-length album. And from the minute you hear the opening moments of Faithful Servant, Friend of Christ, to hearing songs like Butcher of the World, May Failure Be Your Noose. May Failure Be Your Noose is one of my favorite songs of this year. It is such a beautiful song. If the Poison Won't Take You, My Dogs Will. Day of Tears and Mourning, which features my very good friend Dylan from Full of Hell on that track. Sorrow, Sorrow, Sorrow. Fucking Death Dealer. Just absolutely aggressive in every way, shape, and form. Just so awesome. It's a different album in comparison to All Bitches Die, but there is a lot more to break and flesh out here with a release like this, because you hear more of an emphasis on drumming and loud bass guitars and electronics and noise and stuff. If I'm not mistaken, Lee from The Body does some drum work on this record, and the guy from The Rita is involved in some of the noise aspects of this release, which I think is really, really cool. But yeah, this is a far superior album, and I know it's a little different than what I'm used to talking about here on this channel, but I definitely think this is very appealing to anybody that is into extreme metal or extreme music or just music in general. Lingua Nada is the current day Diamanda Gallis, in my opinion. She is an absolute tour de force, and she should not be fucked with. So anyway, here's the front cover. Love this picture of her, these big ass gold chains, the makeup, the Caligula tattoo, which is a real tattoo she has, by the way. Back cover with some more beautiful imagery and photography. Killer gatefold with some more baubles and bangles and all this other cool shit. Really, really badass job done here. Comes with a lyric sheet or something of that nature, because all the words are sprawled across this picture here. Kind of hard to decipher, but of course the lyrics are very easy to find if you're looking online or whatever. There you see Kristen herself, the credits, and all the songs are typed in the square of this lyric sheet, which I think is really, really neat. But yeah, this came out on multiple vinyl variations. There's also a download code, but if you want that download, go buy the record yourself. And the version I got is easily one of the cooler versions, in my humble opinion, on this tricolor stripe vinyl. Clear with gold and pink on the top and the bottom. Pretty much reminiscent of the lipstick that Kristen is wearing in the photography of this release. Really, really phenomenal stuff. I love this vinyl color a lot. I love the way that it sounds too. Of course, Profound Lore doing a bang-up job with this record in general, but yeah. If you are a fan of All Bitches Die, you're going to love Caligula that much more. It's a completely different beast of a record, but I think it's well worth your time and efforts. Yeah, speechless. Fucking love Caligula. Go check out Caligula by Lingua Nada. So fucking good. Alright, back to metal now. We head back to the Icelandic black metal community for this really, really awesome release. Yeah, this is Miss Therming with Alglami. Excuse me. Yeah, Alglami. Yeah, this is their brand new full-length album from 2019, released through Norma Evangelium Diaboli. And of course, Miss Therming are one of those many bands that represent this really incredible pedigree of bands to come out of Iceland. Bands such as Sinmara, Svartidardi, just a whole bunch of great bands, and Miss Therming are one of those projects. Going into this album, I didn't know how to feel about it because there was this something in the air that made all of these sophomoric second albums from Icelandic black metal bands come out a little bit different. I really enjoyed the second full-length albums from Sinmara and Svartidardi, but they really could have been. They don't hold a candle to the original. This new Miss Therming album also, to me, doesn't hold a candle to their first album, but as far as enjoyment goes, as far as how much I really loved it, this is easily my favorite of the bunch. In terms of songwriting, in terms of lyrics, in terms of music, I think this is a very catchy sort of record. I really enjoyed what they were going for here with this full-length album. Lots of really awesome songs, awesome qualities going on here. I mean, listening to songs like With Whips Aloft, Iceland, Castrated Dump. I'm saying the English names of these songs, by the way, because I'm not going to try and butcher the Icelandic pronunciations of this record. Everything That Once Prospered. Just some really top-notch songs to be heard throughout this entire record. And yeah, of course, Alglami means oblivion. It's a very intriguing name for this record, but yeah. If you are a fan of the first record from Miss Therming, I think you're going to enjoy this one too. I don't know if you'll like it more or less. Of course, this album's gotten a lot of different sort of opinions, but I really enjoyed this album, and I definitely think it's well worth your time and effort. So anyway, here's a fun cover. Love this album cover art. Matte finish on this jacket. Nice quality. Super nice quality. Back cover here with track listings. Kind of similar to how the rest to the last record was. There you see No Idea. Gatefold with the album name in question. Comes with this booklet. There you see the Miss Therming symbol, and which I think is also, there you see some artwork. They have this nice little touch here of the lyrics in both Icelandic and in English, which I think is pretty damn cool. And yeah, I think all the vinyl copies of this particular album, sorry about that. Yeah, it has a pain in the butt to put this thing back in here, but yeah. Standard black vinyl. Side A, side B. Really good quality here. I got this in the United States from the Ajna Offensive, and I don't know if there are vinyl copies still available, but I know this one happens to be selling a lot lately, so yeah. Miss Therming with Alglami. Go check this one out. And last but not least, I gotta save the best for last here. This is easily a top 10 record in my opinion, and easily one of the best black metal records to come out in 2019, for damn sure. This is Ultra SILVAM with the Spear Wound Salvation. Yeah. This is a 2019 release through Shadow Records, and if you're not familiar with Ultra SILVAM, they are a trio based out of Sweden, and they are a very true to the roots sort of black metal band. Excuse me. In terms of their visual aesthetics, in terms of their songwriting, in terms of their lyrics, it's just really sick black metal. And the fact that this album has so much going for it just makes me love it that much more. Yeah, it's a 28-minute long album, and within the 28 minutes that you listen to a full-length album like this, you really appreciate what's going on here. Especially the songs that are done in the Swedish language, which sound really sick, but also you have songs like the title track, Wings of Burial, A Skull Full of Stars. It's just really sick stuff, and I really appreciate what a band like Ultra SILVAM are doing for black metal right now, and I want to see this band flourish and continue to make big strides and hopefully be bastions for the metal underground for many more years to come. But yeah, here's the front cover. As you can see, this is the second press of this album. The first press came with a black cover and this artwork piece going on here. Timo Katola did the artwork for this, which is really, really fucking sick. But it's cool to see it on a white backdrop as opposed to a black one. Back cover here, track listing, all the band members in question. Really, really killer stuff. Comes with a lyric sheet. There you have this badass band photography going on here. Really, really sick. Some more artwork, lyrics for all the songs and credits. Came with this gigantic poster, which I will do my best to unfold so I can show you everything. On this side of the poster, you have the artwork for the Spear Wound Salvation, which is really fucking huge. And on this opposite side of the poster, you have the Ultra SILVAM logo, more artwork, and the track listing and credits. Fucking gigantic ass poster. Don't know how you would frame something like this, but it's a nice little addition. And yeah, I think all the copies of this record came on a standard black vinyl. Yeah. Side A. Love the B side of this record. Fucking sick as hell. But yeah, if you like aggressive, classical black metal, you are going to love this album from Ultra SILVAM. It is easily one of the best black metal records of 2019. One of the best metal records of 2019. So yeah, the Spear Wound Salvation by Ultra SILVAM. Go check this one out. And with that being said, I'm going to conclude this video. I'm going to leave you some links to some of the bands I talked to you about here in this video. If you happen to have heard or own any of these releases, definitely let me know what you think about it and how you feel about it, and we can go from there. Have a great rest of your weekend. Thanks a lot for watching. Thanks for checking out my channel. Until the next time, Army Hell out.